some things prepared first before I started things up here. So, I'm just gonna have like a little bit of a chill night. Hey, Stephanie Jones, it's nice to see you. How are you? I hope everything is going great. Also, I'm pretty sure you've seen about Brevi. In my opinion, she's not really worth pulling if you're a DPS, but if you like support, go ahead and pull for her. I'm gonna save it for Yanuo though, because I got to see her kit and she does really well for both Frost and Bolt. So yeah. You got A6. Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot you don't have Fiona. So Brevi is good for you. I totally forgot about that. I've been taking a little bit of break from Tower of Fantasy. So a little bit of frustrations here and there. But okay, yeah, that makes sense. You switched to healer. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see how things are gonna go, because wholeheartedly I feel whoever developed Yanuo did a really good job, because Yanuo is the first unit that I've seen so far that's pretty solid all around. So I'm gonna just have to wait and see what happens with the game after Yanuo comes. I mean, it's like I can't make any promises, but you know, wholeheartedly I see like nice changes. And when I go and see the leaks and stuff, I like to make sure that everything is all put in row. And unfortunately, with Nanyan, Hada actually nerfed her pretty badly. I don't have the time to save enough for her to be good for me. I thought she was Frost. She's Frost and Volt. She comes after Paladi. So if you got Brevi, I mean, you'd have enough to do A0, but from what I've seen, A0 Yanuo is still really, really powerful. She's got a survivability mechanic at A0, which she turns invisible, which also gives her damage reduction, which I find to be really, really useful, like, because in a game like Tower of Fantasy, a mechanic like that is needed. Like, we need at least some survivability. You know, self-healing can only do so much. Like, we need an actual survivability mechanic aside from that, and Yanuo has that. And, I can't remember if she also got a damage boost. I'd have to look back into it again. But yeah, wholeheartedly, she's really good. Solid unit, but, we'll just see how things go from here on out with Tower of Fantasy. For Volt, big nerf, but Brevi brought my damage. Yes, Brevi did actually help with damage. And I think what I'll end up doing is I'll probably, I'm not like too quite entirely sure if I will. I might. Yeah, too many games to play. I might pull for Brevi for A1 later on when Yanuo comes. But aside from that, like, Brevi's not a priority for me. But how are you streaming in 2 places? I got a plugin that allows me to dual stream. So I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, it's for OBS. It is it's a multiple output plugin that is available on an OBS forum. And so, yeah. And yeah, YouTube's gonna be way behind, unfortunately. That's just how the latency is. I can't fix that. YouTube is just bleh. It's gonna end up being really, really behind. Unless, let me pause that real quick. There ain't nothing that I can do about that. YouTube is just YouTube. I have another streamer that I watch. She streams on YouTube and on Twitch, and YouTube is always behind. It's just the way that YouTube is. It's so ridiculous. It is what it is, though. But yeah, too many games to play. But for the time being, I'm gonna be sticking with GYEE for pretty much entirety. I just got leadership back in my guild to where I want to work on getting my guild back up to where it used to be. Plus, I've got new units. And the one thing that I really like about GYEE is that the units are actually pretty solid in the game. It's really hard to say if there's like a horrible unit. It's like once you invest in a unit, they do really, really good overall. And they work really well with specific teams.
The polar bear comes.
So let me see here. I might be able to fix the latency problem if I just end this real quick. Here, let me stop this on YouTube here real quick. Maybe that might help it. Who knows? I'll be here, but work is busy. Just wanted to come